Fresh FM.
Top of the morning.
9 o'clock, top of the morning.
The Midnight Irish Breakfast Show.
8 a.m. abroad in Ireland. And
what time is it over there?
8 a.m. Big page of maths here in front of me.
Get the whiteboard.
You're with Kieran and Dave. We're on Fresh FM. This is top of the morning, the Midnight Irish Breakfast Show. Tonight we're going to feature.
Yeah?
Dave and I are going to feature tonight.
Oh, okay. Grant. That's what I thought we did every week.
That's why I was going with that. Also set to feature is a selection box of ancient Irish music, old Irish music, some middle-aged
Irish I've got to go. I'm doing a radio show in a minute.
You better get going quick. Just hit the top of the hour.
I just got the alarm, you hear that?
We'll have some young Irish music and, of course, some new Irish music fresh from the incubator that is Ireland, where we'll plug back in the cord and see what they say. So whether you're an incubator or you're an excommunicator, this is Kieran and Dave.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere else with that one.
This is Kieran and Dave, Fresh FM. Yeah. Tonight's show, we have spent a lot of time talking before the show, and not a whole pile of it was directly related to the show.
Not at all.
But we'll weave it in some way.
We're gas like that, aren't we?
We're going to have a selection of tunes from an artist and artists. We're back to what we used to do. It's Thin Lizzy, the vibe for Philo is over.
Yeah. 2
shows there playing all Lizzy, all rock. We're back to some new Irish music this week. We're going to look at the Chice Music Awards. The nominees for that, the shortlists have come on for that. We're going to look at some of the albums and artists that are on there and some of the previous winners. But we're going to kick off with a song that we were going to play last week by a new band who are doing well in the UK called Sprints.
Oh, yep.
And
they were good.
This is up and comer. We are going to start with that. We'll be back then. We'll have a few more ideas as to what we're going to do on the show, but it's mainly going to be Irish music. Very unusual.
What's new?
This is Sprints with Up and Comer. You're with Kieran and Dave on Fresh FM. We have 2 hours of great Irish tunes ahead.
Slán, see you next week.
Take a pew, take the way to the ground, and let us do the heavy lifting.
It's very warm.
I wear your name like it's a noose around my neck. I slipped around to fall just right into the net. I wear a smile like it's a runner. You're despised like a badge of honor. They say she's good for an up-and-comer. Say she's good for an up-and-comer. Wear your smile like it's a runner. You're despised like a badge of honor. They say she's good for an up-and-comer. Say she's good for an up-and-comer. I swim the seas between paranoia and disbelief. I reach the surface, but the air is hard to breathe. I wear a smile like it's a runner. You're despised like a badge of honor. They say she's good for an up-and-comer. Say she's good for an up-and-comer. Wear your smile like it's a runner. You're despised like a badge of honor. They say she's good for an up-and-comer. Say she's good for an up-and-comer. If you beat her like a drum, if you beat her like a heart, I bet you'll fire for you still. I swear to God, she'll make a start. They say she's good for an up-and-comer. Can I please be an up-and-comer? I wear your name like it's a noose around my neck. I spent your love like it's money I haven't got just yet. I wear a smile like it's a runner. You're despised like a badge of honor. They say she's good for an up-and-comer. Say she's good for an up-and-comer. Wear your smile like it's a runner. You're despised like a badge of honor. They say she's good for an up-and-comer. Say she's good for an up-and-comer. If you beat her like a drum, if you beat her like a heart, I bet you'll fire for you still. I swear to God, she'll make a start. They say she's good for an up-and-comer. Can I please be an up-and-comer? up-and-comer. They say she's good for an up-and-comer. Can I please be an up-and-comer? They say she's good for an up-and-comer. Can I please be an up-and-comer? Here we go, the devil's knocking at my door. Here we go, the devil's knocking at my door.
There you have it. Prince with Up and Comer.
It's good.
New band, yeah. I haven't played them before, actually. But we're glad to do it. And they seem to be making shapes. Broad and Blighty. Their debut album, Letter to Self.
Ooh.
Embodies their substantial evolution over the past 3 years.
Blah, blah, blah.
I've heard them on BBC Radio 6 lately, a Stephen and Max show. And I think they're doing pretty good in the UK charts. Not sure what charts, but I believe
Is there even charts anymore?
Who knows?
It's like Spotify weekly charts, I see. You know, that's I don't even know if they're top of the pops.
So yeah, we were saying at the start of the show, which was only 8 minutes ago, that tonight's show is kind of going to be swinging out and around off the Chice Music Prize, also known for sponsorship reasons as the RTE Chice Music Prize. Do you know what that is, Jeff? It was new to you. You hadn't heard of this before.
No.
You clearly didn't win it when you were in Dublin that time.
Oh yeah, no, I've probably won it a few times. I just don't turn up.
You don't get the post anymore. I don't check the post anymore either. It's usually crisps and purple snacks. It's an annual music prize awarded to the best album from a band or solo musician who is born in the Republic of Ireland or Northern Ireland or holds an Irish passport.
Ah, Jesus.
For bands, the majority of members must have been born on the island of Ireland or hold an Irish passport. Not necessarily their own passport.
Just hold one.
Just once you're holding one, yeah. So we're going to look at the bands that have been shortlisted for this year's Album of the Year.
Yeah.
We'll play a couple that won it before, and we'll also look at this Irish Artist of the Year, Irish Song of the Year, and Irish Breakthrough Artist of the Year. So we'll have a look back through a few of them. There's some older stuff, and they're doing they have a new one in 2022. They did the inaugural Chice Music Irish Classic Album.
What?
Am I confusing you?
Yes.
Sinead O'Connor won it.
Oh, okay, fair
but
enough.
I don't want what I haven't got. She won that in 2022 as a classic album. So that's obviously a new category, because they only did Album of the Year up until recently. So we'll be looking back at albums. But this year we've got albums from Green Chatton, C-Mat, John Francis Flynn, Kojak, Lankum. Did Lankum were nominated for the Mercury Prize as well? Did you know that?
No.
You're not really up to this prize circuit crack, are you? The Murder Capital, The Scratch, your band.
Really?
So they're shortlisted for the Album of the Year this year, yeah. And C-Mat won an Oscar. Have you ever heard of the Oscars?
Who's that? Yeah, I've heard of the Oscars. It's all nonsense anyway.
We had the other Sham winning the Grammy.
Do you ever do that though? When the Oscars come out, and you go and watch all the movies that won the Oscars, and you realise that they weren't that good.
No, I do that with old stuff.
Or go to the old Oscars. Yeah, they used to be good.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened somewhere along the way.
Turned shite. Because I watched Trading Places and
not Oscar winners.
Planes, Trains, Automobiles at the weekend.
Neither won an Oscar then.
Should have. John Candy should have got an Oscar.
John Candy, yeah.
And Dan Aykroyd was really good as well. Eddie Murphy was brilliant. They were two good movies.
Planes, Trains was Steve Martin and John Candy, yeah.
It's brilliant. Brilliant movie.
So...
You kind of played
remember I told you that other ad-libbing part earlier?
Huh?
I got that wrong.
Oh, okay. What's that from?
You remember in Home Alone?
Yeah.
When he's the
same kind of...
Same character, but that part...
In the band.
Yeah. In the polka band.
Yeah.
That's right. So he was... Yeah, that part he ad-libbed apparently.
Oh, okay.
I got it wrong, sorry, yeah.
Right.
I just remember John Candy was in that, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. Not that anyone knows what we were talking about earlier, but that's fine.
We were just talking about that movie.
Yeah.
Good 80s movies, like.
It's great.
Trading
Places Groundhog Day.
Another good one. Classic. Possibly one of the best.
Mm.
Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. Let's kick on with some Irish music, as we promised.
We're getting sidetracked.
We'll also have an update from the lads doing the walking tour of Afghanistan.
Oh, good.
We will also possibly have a self-professed doctor of climatologist, Dr. Hiran Kiki. He may join us. But first up anyway, we're going to go with the album Chaos for the Fly by Green Chatton of the Fontaines DC. We're going to have 2 tunes from that. We're going to start with the score, and then we will follow that with another tune, and you're just going to have to hang on and wait and see what we play.
Ooh,
But it's going to be
surprise.
from that. So this is the score, and we'll just turn Gabo off there. No harm, says you.
Roll it there, Colette. Or was it Roisin? I can't remember.
Either way, as long as someone's rolling it.
Ooh, sounds good in the headphones, this.
Yeah. Bang! Blow the eardrums. Don't get that. Kieran Dave, Fresh FM.
When I make my move to you, you will know. See, I am that wave that breaks below. I will give you thrills and take your pain. I will lay you down like a shadow, like a stain. You know the score. It ain't limited to your knowing looks and touches anymore. 'Cause when you make his lovely turn alone, you see your heart's being tethered to a sinking stone. You know the score. It ain't limited to your knowing looks and touches anymore. You know the score. It ain't limited to your knowing looks and touches anymore. When I make my move to you, you will know.
You're some characters. Yeah. Right. You're listening to Top of the Morning, Midnight. No, that's wrong, isn't it?
No, keep going.
So what is it? Top of the Morning.
The Midnight Irish Breakfast Show.
So, Top of the Morning, the Midnight Irish Breakfast Show with Dave and Kiro on Fresh FM. Proudly sponsored by O'Connor's Fuels, Churchfield, Tuam, County Galway.
Perfect. Top of the Morning on Fresh FM. The bacon to go with your cabbage.
one day gone in the harbor place. The big boss man's eye fell on the pretty girl's face. She was closing things. Oh, what a death, he died. He drank away his sins. He never said goodbye.
You could talk about love. You could talk about the light. You could talk about the only time you ever did things right. You could talk about the moon hanging in the skies. You could talk about the finer things. You could talk about the minor things. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
It's a poor man's game, this serious life. No pursuit could make me the man for my wife. Says the man's hot streak to a sober face. No reflections, please, when I'm the king of this place. I would take my fist and I would bring it down, and I would take that smiling right out of this town.
You could talk about love. You could talk about the light. You could talk about the only time you ever did things right. You could talk about the moon hanging in the skies. You could talk about the finer things. You could talk about the minor things.
He was calm, shows you the way. You're a lady. Find my life. You're a
Pair there from our friend from the Fontaines, Green Chatton,
He's busy.
isn't he?
Oh, seems to be always at it.
With the Kneecap Boys?
That was good. That was a great track.
Yeah, it is. And they have a film
Yeah.
about their life in the Sundance Film Festival this year.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, Michael Fassbender's in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What's it called?
I'm going to guess it's called Kneecap, the movie.
Kneecap the movie.
But I
Kneecap on the movie.
let's recap.
Recap the kneecap. That's the
Kneecap,
sequel.
a recap.
Previously on Kneecap. That's a kneecap recap.
Get your kneecap recapped.
At the okay, damn.
The film. I'll check here for you, Dave. Kneecap, yeah, it's just simply called Kneecap. Michael Fassbender, yeah, and the three boys. It's a up and coming. It's going to be the first Irish language film entered into the Sundance.
Really?
2024. So that's in. It's supposed to be out later on this month, actually. 18th of January, they're saying the initial release. But yeah, that could be interesting. They're busy boys too. So there. It must be said.
They are busy boys. Busy bees.
We'll have to do a show on Irish
Busy
hip-hop.
bees.
We'll have to do a show on. Speaking of bees,
I went to see it. The beekeeper.
Beekeeper.
It was almost an exclusive viewing as well.
Where were you? The Slippery Otter.
No, the state. We went to the state. And there was only the four of us in there. I didn't even know two of them. It's going to be big. It's going to be big. It's going to be big, that one.
It's the same when you go to the Slippery Otters. Even the new films, there's never a full house. Like
it's a wee bit expensive, isn't it?
Well,
it is to see a movie.
I suppose, but new movies generally they're not busy.
So are you the popcorn, ice cream, Scotch?
I just want to go and watch the movie.
Yeah, see, me too. So it's okay for me and you. But then when you start adding in the coke,
the accoutrements,
yeah, that's when the price starts elevating.
Especially
there, and like, how much?
Get John and Tricia to bring them.
What will Dylan Moran say in that Black Books? Some sort of magical popcorn. When I get a dizzying high, you seem to have taken all my money.
Wonder how he's doing after the last time you saw him.
Oh yeah, he was a bit drunky poos last time, wasn't he?
So yeah, the beekeeper.
Yeah, the beekeeper.
Can they on scale?
Oh,
out of 10 bees.
Oh, it promotes. Well, it promotes healthy beekeeping.
Huh?
There's a few tips in there.
So he's a beekeeper.
He is actually a beekeeper.
Genuine
bee keeps bees and makes honey. Okay. So you know the John.
He fools the bees into making honey for him.
He just beats the shite out of the bees that make honey.
Just the threat.
No, he's a beekeeper and he lives on a farm and.
What's he doing in his spare time?
Keeps bees.
Oh, I thought he was a professional beekeeper and he just had all these other skills.
He does happen to have a set of skills.
Does he?
He does.
Right.
Because in his former life,
he was a London gangster.
He was a beekeeper.
What?
Which is an organisation that no one knows about.
Oh, so beekeeper is a layered
very
semiole.
And the beekeepers write the system, right? The imbalances in the system. And like outside the law, outside the CIA and the FBI and all these chaps.
The Gardaí.
And the Gardaí.
He's doing what? I'll go up to that house and give him a kick in the hole.
Yep. So
that's not the first time now he's done that. Dirty idiot. Go on. That's if he was a beekeeper in Lewisburg now.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Mayo cops, did you ever hear that? Sorry, no, to
go ahead.
To sidetrack you. Did you ever hear that famous one where Westport and Castlebar Garda stations rang each other? That's brilliant. It's worth checking. Have you seen it? Have you heard it?
You've showed me.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's one I do check regular.
Has he done anything else?
He's done a couple of other pranks with a couch and a Polish fella renting a room. They're good. Yeah, they're good. The red couch, red three-seater couch. Yeah, he's good. But anyway, sorry, we digress. Let's go back to the bees saving the world.
You know the John Wick movie, his dog gets killed and then he goes on a killing spree.
Someone killed a bee.
Well, kind of. They do kill his bees.
Do they?
Yeah.
Ooh. Do they understand?
With big machine guns.
Colony collapse.
Do guns really kill bees? No, people kill bees.
It's a wasteful way.
Guns don't kill bees. People kill bees. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So of course he goes down. Some hacker gets onto a person who was very kind to him, takes all her money.
Ooh.
And she commits.
Oh, like our friend Jim from Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
The real person that does this.
Yeah. Well, yes.
The dude that exposes them and gets into their CCTVs.
That's it. But he does that, whereas the beekeeper
Jim leaves it at that.
Yeah.
Jim doesn't go around and kick the shite out of them.
Well, he went down, not just kick the shite out of them, but burned the place to the ground.
No, Jim doesn't do that. No. He just exposes them.
Yeah.
And hopes that the
authorities take over.
The appropriate local authorities.
But you see, our beekeeper Fred is outside the law and doesn't rely on the authorities.
Okay. Anarchist.
Just his feet, fists, and,
Does anyone
clever wit.
Does anyone get stung in the movie?
No. But someone gets covered in honey.
Okay.
And then lit on fire. It's not like some sexual thing.
Right,
Actually,
okay.
it's just like because it's flammable.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
And many bees die.
It's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense.
Right.
Jeremy Irons is in it, though.
Is he?
Yeah. There's lots of big stars in it.
Struck for a few pounds. Well, I suppose these movies make big money, not in New
And
Zealand.
David Ayer directed it. What did he direct? He directed something big.
Did he?
Hmm.
Don't know that now.
Yeah. I could look it up, but I won't bother.
Okay. Right, so you're saying
It's not my movie of the week, but whatever.
you're better off going watching the B movie.
Watch it on when it comes on video.
Yeah. What was Statham's... What did he do before this?
Expendables 4.
So he was in the mood for it.
He's always in the mood for it. He just goes around kicking people. For such a good... For lock, stock and snatch and stuff.
Yeah.
You know. Apparently he was some karate guy. I didn't really realise that.
Okay. Oh, Steven Seagal kind of style.
No, he did kind of like... I don't know what style it was, but like proper competition
Okay.
karate. So... But then he started
call it
off in
Steven
those
Seagal
two
fraud.
movies where he was great. And he's still good in some of the movies, but he just goes around kicking people now.
I suppose he's getting paid a lot of money to do it.
Just to kick people.
Has he a bit of a comic actor to him?
This one didn't. There wasn't many funny
This was
lines.
a serious movie. Cause
Well,
he was,
no, it wasn't serious, but it wasn't funny either.
Okay. It was shite, so.
Yeah, it was shite. Just shite.
There you have it. Review from Dave. Dave's Corner. Cinema
It's pretty shite.
reviews. Let's kick on with the music.
The bees were good, though.
Were they?
I like bees.
Bees are smart.
They are smart. Imbalance in the hive. See, that's what the... and he became a queen killer. See?
Right.
Weak stuff.
Samuel.
Weak stuff.
Daggins. Big pile of Daggins.
Yeah.
Next album on the list.
Yeah?
John Francis Flynn. We played this dude
We
before.
did play this before.
We're going to have two from him. One of them is his own, and I think one of them is a cover because it's called The Zoological Gardens.
Ah, yes.
You
I
know
know
this
this
one,
song
don't you?
very well.
And we'll come back and talk about maybe not more movies, but maybe another documentary. It may get loud. It might get loud, I should say. A 2008 documentary about 3 famous guitarists. We'll have a chat about that after, perhaps. But we'll get these tunes on first. This is from John Francis Flynn's album from this year called Look Over the Wall, See the Sky. This is the Zoological Gardens, and we'll follow that with Mole in the Ground. You're listening to Kieran and Dave talking through their hoops. We're good at it now, though.
Yeah, we are.
You can't even tell when we switch.
A thunder and lightning is no luck when Dublin City is in the dark. So if you've any money, come out to the park and view the Zoological Gardens. We went out there to see the zoo. We saw the lion and the kangaroo. But all she wanted to see was the old cockatoo up in the Zoological Gardens. We went out there by Castle Knock, says she to me, she'll be caught on the lock. Then I knew she was one of the rare old stock from outside the Zoological Gardens. A thunder and lightning is no luck when Dublin City is in the dark. So if you've any money, come out to the park and view the Zoological Gardens. We went out there on a honeymoon, says she to me, if you don't come soon, I'll have to get in with the hairy baboons up in the Zoological Gardens. Says she to me, it's 7 o'clock and it's time for me to be changing me frock. For I long to see that old cockatoo up in the zoological gardens. Says she to me lovely Jack, sure I'd love to ride on the elephant's back. If you don't get out that, I'll give you such a smack up in the zoological gardens. Thunder and lightning is no luck when Dublin City is in the dark. So if you've any money, come out to the park and view the zoological garden.
Please.
Sure. Where are you from?
Ireland.
Ireland. Do something Irish.
What? Do some Irish singing.
Exactly. What about Irish dancing?
Dance or sing.
They're not great options.
Do it.
Why not? That's what I said.
An Will Cadagun Dulamak Gadian Lehers.
A poem in our native Irish tongue.
August Madra Rua is Malum Cockамilish.
Cockамilish.
August Sharon Ni Violan. Toganziorum. Toscamal Sasper. Turdoman Cockамilish.
It's not just A or B. There's probably C.
Speak more Irish.
Cunispo or Colleen Banya.
If I was a mole, I'd tear the man down. If
That was John Francis Flynn. 2 from him there. Mole in the Ground and the Zoological Gardens, which was a favourite of your friend
Ronnie
Drew. Ronnie Drew what? Ronnie Drew the Joel.
Ronnie Drew's Dublin.
And that's going to lead us into Lankum. And I was just checking, they were shortlisted for the Mercury Prize.
They were.
They failed to win it. Lankum lost the award to the Ezra Collective. 3-0. Went to penalties.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I hate that.
But they were nominated for that. And
you sitting on the couch going, I could do better.
Yeah. It was obvious which way it was going.
Jesus.
Why did he dive to the other side?
Egypt.
And he went and he kicked it.
Fucking hell.
Diving the wrong way. Yeah, the Arctic Monkeys. Fred again. J.H.U.S. Jehus. Jesse Ware. Jockstrap. Lankum. Loyal Carner. Olivia Dean. Ray. Shy Girl and Young Fathers were all nominated for the Mercury Prize. Did you know that?
No.
Could you name them back there to me now? I just want to write them down. Go on.
You said one there that doesn't make sense. They're not Irish.
None of them are. Bar Lankum. But
Julia Dean's. Oh no, she's Julia Dean's Kiwi.
Olivia Dean.
Oh right, wrong Jew.
So yeah, we're going to have one from Lankum. This is from Lankum's 4th album. Lankum are an Irish band who have been doing well.
They have. Doing very well.
Folk group from Dublin. Kind of part of that folk revival. Folk has become popular again, hasn't it?
A big ting.
Yeah, there's a lot of bands. The folk is back. Back to folk.
Back to folk, yeah.
Back to folk.
Back to folk up.
Let's get back to folk.
Yeah.
Back it up to folk.
What else? We had a show about that, didn't we?
We did. Focal. Had we?
No.
Or folk. Oh, folk and trad.
Oh, fucking trad. That's right.
Folk and trad.
Yeah, I don't want any trad tonight. Just stick with the
folk.
Just stick with the folk.
Couple of focal.
Yeah.
That's Lankum. They're a Dublin band. Dublin folk music group. And their 4th album is called Falls Lankum. And we're going to have a tune from that now. They are a band who like the long tunes.
Do they?
They do. 8, 9, 7, 12, 15 minutes.
Jesus.
That's kind of what they do. So we're going to play the first track from Falls Lankum, the album. This is called Go Dig My Grave. You're listening to Kieran and Dave. Go Dig My Grave.
Fresh FM.
On Fresh FM. We have a load more music to play, so we'll probably want to up the pace a small bit.
Yeah. Let's get it. I'm feeling a bit tired. This sun's getting to me.
It's warm. It's muggy.
Muggy.
It is muggy all weather, isn't it?
What does that mean, muggy?
Bilenford. Do you know what that means?
No.
You don't know what that means?
No.
I thought you were from Ireland.
Bilenford.
It's Bilenford.
Bilenford.
You don't know what that means?
No.
The boys will be roaring that over in Afghanistan the whole time. It's Bilenford.
Okay. What's it mean?
Muggy.
There's 2 words I don't know what they mean.
What? Muggy?
Well, I know what muggy means, but what's it mean?
You know.
Bilenford.
Bilenford. It's Bilenford.
Right. Okay, no.
Go dig my
I'm trying to think of my equivalent to that. I don't have one.
It's awful close. Would that be an equivalent?
It sounds good, right? No, I don't know.
No, you're just talking about
awful
distance.
Close.
It's awful close.
Sweating me bollocks off.
There you go. That's it. Bilenford. There's only an hour and a half between Dublin and Tuam. Amazing, isn't it?
Yep.
Bilenford.
It is mad.
Maggots abroad in that jacket.
Would you be out there on a sunny school holiday going, Bilenford?
Absolutely.
Really?
It's absolutely Bilenford.
And we'd be saying, Jesus, I'm sweating me bollocks off.
Yeah. Look at that fella making maggots.
Yeah. Look at a maggot. He is a maggot.
Yeah, so let's get some Lankum on while we try to talk to each other in ways we can understand. Where's the fun in that, though?
Good job, we're subtitled.
Go dig my grave. Because I'm not digging it because it's Bilenford. That's nice tea, Dave.
Both wide and deep. Place a marble stone at my head and feet, and on my breast a snow white dove, to tell this world that I died for love. Oh Lordy, Lord, oh Lordy me. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lordy me. She went upstairs for to make her bed, and not one word to her mother said. Her mother, she went upstairs too, saying, daughter, oh daughter, what troubles you? Oh mama dear, I cannot tell that
dig my grave.
Is it Toe Tapper, that one?
It's a fair request to make.
Who? Oh, sorry, I thought you said someone requested it.
Both. I mean, maybe they did and maybe they also did.
I thought we were bringing things on the up there. I was expecting like the up, and then we just got the not up.
Kick back into the grave.
Yeah.
Lankham are moody, aren't they?
Moody lads.
Before we're going to go on to the scratch, they'll liven things up.
Yes.
But before we do that, we're just going to mention that I watched a documentary that you had seen. You said you went to the cinema to see it.
I think I did. Yeah.
It might get loud.
With Mr. Jack White, Mr. Jimmy Page, and Mr. The Edge.
Mr. Dave The Edge Evans.
Yeah.
For those who haven't seen it, it's an American documentary film by the man who brought us An Inconvenient Truth.
Yeah.
Slightly different.
What's his name?
David Guggenheim. This is centered around 3 guitarists. 3 impressive guitarists.
Yeah, I would say so.
And it's well worth the watch.
I think so.
I don't know where I came across it now or how I managed to come across it, but I'm glad I did, because I streamed it illegally.
Did you?
It's gone off YouTube. I couldn't get it on YouTube. Clips of it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Teasers.
They don't put much big stuff on YouTube.
No. So I got it anyway, and well worth watching. About an hour and a half long. And you get to see them all doing their thing and chatting, and it's cool. It's a cool documentary. Good tunes in it.
Right.
3 different kind of fellas.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it, because like we were saying before, you don't know much about The Edge really. He just does his thing, doesn't he?
We know he has a cool rehearsal room overlooking the Liffey.
Yeah. And he always looks like he's about to leave because he's got his jacket and his hat on.
Yeah.
For the whole thing.
Does his mother never say, take that jacket off, you die your death when you go outside?
You'll freeze.
Yeah. Ma! I'm playing guitar.
It's boiling for it, Dave. Take off the jacket.
Is Paul coming around to take you out? Who? His name's Bono, ma.
Bono. Jesus.
Would you tell that Bono one, David? It's The Edge, ma. I'm not Dave anymore.
Because Dave's brother was a musician too, wasn't he? Or probably still is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What's his brother's name?
The
Centre.
The Verge.
The Rail.
Yeah, he is. He's what's his brother's name? He's got a brother, elder brother called Richard, often called Dick. Yeah, I think he's a musician too. I believe it to be so. But yeah, very good documentary. Kind of, it goes through their careers, not really in a specific way, but it dips into their careers.
Meanders to different interests.
It's funny because at the start I said it's almost shaping up for a row, because you've got The Edge, who is synonymous with effects.
Yeah.
And then you've got Jack White comes in and goes, hate effects.
He's such a liar, that fella.
He's a spoof.
Such a liar.
He's a bit of a spoof, isn't he?
He is a bit of a
spoof. In a good way, he's a bit of a spoof. But yeah, they seem to get on well. They had a nice venue. They all were in their hometowns or their local areas, and Jimmy Page went to that famous house where they recorded the first album, Led Zeppelin's first album, with the big high ceiling where they put the drums outside in the hall.
Yeah, was that where they recorded Levy Breaks or something?
Yeah, that's it.
They get that reverby sound?
Yes, that's what he spoke about. But what a gas man that Jimmy Page is, like. Such a cool, chilled out kind of guy. Like.
Yeah, he's done it all, man.
Yeah, what a cool fella. And it goes back through his story of being the session musician. Then he was playing sheet music.
Yardbirds.
Really pissed off with it, really bored with it. Then he left it, and then obviously got into the Yardbirds with the boys.
Yeah.
And
was he in John Mayall's Blues Breakers for a while?
I think he was. I've read he was knocking around doing sessions with them, when Peter Green was there.
Yeah.
Maybe around the time Clapton was getting a bit humpy. We always paint him like an old humpy. Bye.
He's an old humpy.
Getting humpy with Jimi Hendrix, getting humpy with Peter Green.
I'm God.
Yeah.
God, I'm saying I'm God.
And then they're shouting the Green God at P3.
Yeah. The Green God.
But yeah, so another serious musician. But it's funny how the old Edge gets dismissed, doesn't he, as a guitarist a small bit.
He does.
But then we love his music.
But maybe he's not a traditional guitar player.
Well, that's it. He's got a guitar set up for each song for when they're on tour.
He just embraces the technology.
Yeah. A man who searches out. But I suppose
looking for the new sound.
Jimmy Page was very interested in all that too, though, with the echoes, and he had a lot of machinery too. Like, he was into that. And then you've Jack White saying he's not, and everything he pulls out is a bit warped or twisted or something. Yeah. He got that guitar made that he has the microphone in it. Seen that one?
Well, I didn't see that. Oh, he did see that one, yeah. But that's not the first time that's done. Yeah.
It's a distorted
microphone. It goes through the pickups, doesn't it? So
I haven't a clue. Is that what it does?
Yeah, I think so. But
don't like the effects, he says. What are you talking about?
I know, you're a big spoofer. Wasn't it Les Paul who had that first, I think?
I haven't a clue.
Yeah, Les Paul invented the 4-track recording. Right. And he had that built into a Les Paul guitar.
Ah, okay.
So he could record 4 tracks on the guitar and a microphone.
Ah.
Yeah. There's some footage of him somewhere doing it on stage. So he hits the guitar, gets the drums, plays the bass line, plays the guitar, and then sings as well. And that's all recorded. Like the first kind of looper.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just before Bruce Willis.
Just before Bruce Willis. Well, he went back in time with Bruce Willis and he invented it. He had it here. He just bought it down the rock shop.
Okay.
Brought it back to the 1950s and said, check this shit out.
Right, yeah, smart buy.
They're like, you're a hero, Les. You're a hero.
Wild Merchant, yeah.
And then he did all that nonsense with him and Mary Ford.
Right. Yeah.
Imagine having a guitar named after you.
Yeah.
Like, his name's Les Paul and you have a Les Paul. There's like no Telecasters.
No.
There's Telly Savalas. That'd make for a shite guitar, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a good doc. Good doco. They play plenty of music. You get to see like you said, you see the Edge in his studio on the Liffey.
Oh, that's magic.
It's queer, like it just looks so random. This room.
But wouldn't you live there though?
But you know what I mean? From the shot from the inside out, like it's just rigged with gear. Like he's got shit everywhere.
Some old homeless lad on the Liffey on the Halfpenny Bridge
at the window
with a blanket around him. Have you got any odds? Have you got any odds? And there's multi-millionaire looking over him going, got any odds? Got any odds? This is his new song.
We'll actually we're gonna use one of our we're gonna use one of our exemptions.
What was that song I heard? Abra, abra, kababra, where everyone will stab ya.
Used to be one of those in Galway actually when I was in college. Yummy.
So for those who don't know, and the one Kiwi that's probably listening, Abracababra was a kebab shop in Ireland. Well, that's loose to say it was kebab shop.
Oh, man.
Literally, if you went out of your tree drunk, there's no way you're eating there. Who went there during the day?
I think I went myself. There'd be a friend of mine who'd back me up on this, Tomas Cooley. He's out there in Lochray. I think we went there one day. Could have been a Friday.
One day?
Could have been a Friday. Just like that to see. I mean, have you ever been in there in the daylight? No, have you? Let's go down. Will we? Yeah, come
on. More lads go to a brothel in the daylight than they do there.
When we went in, well, what do you want?
The doors are open. No one's home.
No, it was. We did it. They had the old chili beef fries.
Oh yeah,
yeah, they were good.
But their fucking kebabs were like
scary enough.
But they're skinny. I remember them being really skinny.
Yeah.
Ugh. Shite.
Abra. Yeah, we're going to use up a couple of our concessions anyway. We're going to play a few tunes inspired by that documentary. I would recommend anyone that can get a hold of it to have a watch of it. It's good. You can see they're all in awe of each other, but they're all looking at Jimmy Page going, Jesus Christ Almighty, it's Jimmy Page, like.
Yeah.
And he's as kind of.
Stop, lads.
Yeah,
stop,
he's pure. He seems like a gent, like.
You in Led Zeppelin? Yeah, no, whatever.
Do a few fills there, Jimmy. That was great, Jimmy. When he was young, lad, like playing the session heads. What a genius, like.
Sofa was nice in that, I remember. It was a nice looking sofa.
And they showed some footage even of Jimmy Page's place, like just stacked with gear, like it looked like a second-hand shop of amazing equipment. And then he goes down another level and he's got all these stuff piled everywhere, like. Oh, like even the Edge goes back and listens to some early tapes that he hasn't listened to in 40 years, like. And he can hear the startings of some songs, you know. It's gas, like. It's a good documentary. Interesting to see them kind of tipping away there and playing a few tunes. Serious men, like that Jack White is a header ball, like.
Oh yeah,
a header ball.
Crazy genius.
Yeah, I think
possibly.
So. Yeah, definitely.
I agree.
Like prolific drummer.
Oh yeah,
piano player,
multi-instrumentalist.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, and producer, and didn't even do a song for James Bond.
Did he?
Yeah, one of them.
Oh, okay.
I hate effects. What you spoofer?
Yeah, we'll have a couple from the lads. We'll have two from you two. We'll have one from their first album, Boy, and then we'll have one from that was in the documentary, Sunday Bloody Sunday. That was back when they were writing the old protest songs. And we'll have something from Led Zeppelin, and we'll also fit in the White Stripes singing an old blues standard.
Yeah.
And we'll have some bits and pieces in between. But we'll start with this. I'm not sure if we played this before. On Cat Dove.
Oh, we did play before.
Did. It's a cool tune. This is from Boy, from way back. Here with Kieran and Dave. Yakking. Shite.
Now, you know that band U2, right? They basically got this one sound, don't they? Oh! Some old Celtic bollocks. The Edge, yeah, right. So, without these effects, they're nothing, right? It's just all effects. Even a troll-like figure can recreate them. I'll give you a demonstration of a catastrophic technical failure at a U2 gig, right?
What were you saying?
Nothing. No, just chatting away there.
Over Bono.
Bono.
That was U2, Sunday Bloody Sunday, from the album War, which was a fighty enough album. And before that we had
bit of aggro.
Cat Dove from Boy. He spoke about writing that song on the documentary.
What did he say?
I think it was after some bombings. Could have been a bombing in... When was the Dublin bombings?
72 or 4 or something.
Was that? Yeah, so they were kind of in that... They got off to that house in Hoth.
Yeah.
That's featured in the documentary, and they recorded it there. Or at least wrote it anyway. But they weren't the only ones to go to a house like that to put an album together. Jimmy and the lads did it too.
I went to a house.
Did you?
To record an album, yeah. It's my own house.
I did it. I recorded an album from a tape onto another tape in a house.
Yeah. I recorded off the radio in a house.
Oh, yeah. Hoping...
but then that gobshite talk at
Tony
the end.
Fenton wouldn't back introduce.
That was a new single by... Oh, you fucking asshole. Jesus Christ. It's going to take me another week now to get that one. Making a mixtape for the board.
A mixtape, yeah. Yeah, check it out. Good documentary. We were just talking about another one there. I must try and catch The Last Waltz.
The Last Waltz.
Martin Scorsese. Is there any other good ones? Have you seen any other good ones?
Music docos?
Yeah.
There's a good one. I think it's called The Wrecking Crew. And about the band who was behind all the recordings. The session musicians. That's really cool.
Oh, okay.
Is
that what it's called?
I think it's called The Wrecking Crew. And then there's another one called Mosley Shoals, which is a good one. Another session band. They were all the bands behind. You hear them referenced in Sweet Home Alabama. You know that song? Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah.
And he talks about Mosley Shoals and that. Mosley Shoals, I think it's called. And they were all just session musicians, and they were just incredible. And the likes of Ray Charles and Aretha Franklin, all those people went in there in this kind of redneck studio down in Alabama somewhere, and banging out hits left, right, and
more than
centre.
Van Morrison with Astral Weeks and all the session musicians he got.
Who did he have on that?
That's a good question. I don't
know, but these were famous.
Yeah, I think he had a couple of big jazz names.
Brian Wilson with Pet Sounds, that was all recorded with the Wrecking Crew.
Okay.
And so that was although the Beach Boys are credited with it, it was just Brian Wilson and the Wrecking Crew. The Beach Boys didn't even play in it. Actually, there's an interesting story about, let me think, what was the band? The Byrds.
Right.
Peter McGuinn and the Byrds, and hey Mr. Tabber, remember that kind of cover. So he went in and he did all the vocals and the guitar part, I believe, and the session musicians did the rest, and the Byrds the rest of the band kicked up shite afterwards. So it's their album.
Well done, lads.
But they did it in 2 weeks. It would have taken that band 6 months. Seriously. So and next time, and the second album, the actual band did it, and it did take 6 to 8 months to record it. Really? These guys just knock stuff out on albums
just
in a day.
They'll just do it.
They just masters it, and they'd be creating all the riffs and stuff as well, which is amazing.
Like Jimmy Page was saying, he was that good that they were asking him to look at Phil there and do there, and
do what you feels good, and these bass lines and drum parts and everything was just all these session heads just doing their thing.
Mad, isn't it?
It's fascinating to watch, really. Actually, there's another good one which is weird. I think it's called 6 Foot from Freedom, or 6 Foot from Fame, or 6 Foot from Glory, or something like that. And it's about all the backing singers in bands.
Ah, okay.
The ones who, in the E Street Band and all that, and these girls and guys who stand 6 foot 6 feet from the spotlight, or something like that. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Right.
And then there's another one called Hired Guns, or Guns for Hire. About session guys who go in and play with big bands, in studios and stuff like that, and how they have to be so versatile and just fit in. You get in the realms of nerdiness of music here.
But it's very interesting.
Yeah, it's not they're not overviews and the Robert Johnson story or something like that.
Yeah.
It is fun to watch. These guys who, all the albums they've played on, but you've never heard of this guy. It's really weird.
It's like that dude I was looking at a couple of weeks ago, Bernard Purdy, Purdy, the drummer.
What, Sweetfoot?
No, that's Sugarfoot.
Sugarfoot.
No, this is another dude. He played on all of Aretha Franklin's albums,
right?
But he's played on something like over 1,000 different records. Like,
these guys are amazing.
Like, there's no one. From what he's got some great videos on YouTube where he just plays the Purdy Shuffle.
I've seen this. He's the bigger guy, just
and
with
he's
the hat on.
away and he's chatting, and he's absolutely
relaxed
gassed.
as hell.
Oh man, he's so gassed in it. He talks all the way through it, like, you know, and he changes. I mean, it's all double Dutch to me, but he changes time and he.
That's right. I seen him do that, and he was going from 4/4 to 12/4 and 16 8.5 and 12 and it was like not even taking a breath.
It gives me anxiety thinking about it because it reminds me of maths, junior cert maths. But all these, I'll stick on a bit of it here just for the crack. What have I got on there? I've got a bit of jazz in the background, so it's no big shift, is it? These boys are good to watch, actually. They play in some part of Europe. The Dave Brubeck. They're the cool band to look at. All in their suits, like, you know.
Great drummer in that as well.
Yeah, there is actually, yeah. I think that's what led me on to what's our friend Pretty Purdy, Bernard.
Bernard?
Yeah, this fella's gas. We'll play a small bit
now,
of
it. The big question. The triplet. We all know about the triplet.
Do you?
We know that the triplet represents 12/4.
12/4, there we go.
Yeah.
We also know that it represents 12/8 too.
Of course it does.
But you didn't know that it represents the Purdy Shuffle. And before we're finished, we're going to do a little bit of that too. And a good old-fashioned shuffle, we might do that at the end as well. But for the time being, we're going to do triplet. This is a triplet. And it grooves like anything. E. E. 1 and 2 and 1 and 1 E and 2 E and I like this. I like this part. Now, let's make that 12/8.
Yeah, let's do that.
See?
That's what it is.
You didn't know you were doing it. That's 12/8. Yes, it really is. Now we'll move from center. A. Oh, bye, die, bye, die. Die, oh, bye, oh, bye, oh, bye, bye, boy, bye, die. Yeah. Whoo! Now that we've got the 12/4 and the 12/8,
Oh, yeah, the 12/8.
I'm going to explain to you.
Explain.
Remember that word.
Explain.
Called explain.
Explain.
Not explain, but I'm going to explain to you what the Purdy Shuffle is all about.
Violent first.
It's going to surprise you. It's quarters.
I love the
It's eights. It's 16. It's dotted.
Do you understand all this?
Kind of, yeah.
And it's also
I can't play it though.
triplets.
This is pure indulgence now on my part. I just love watching this video.
This is drum nerd.
Didn't know that, did you?
No, I didn't. Thanks.
But you want to know something else?
Yeah.
No.
It's also half.
No way! Get the fuck out of here!
It's about halftime. And you can also add to that a whole note.
I was thinking.
And I'm going to explain to you.
Explain to me again.
By playing it all. Ooh. Ah. Now, we're going to have a little fun with this to let you know that they all work together when you put them together. And as long as you groove. Remember those quarters? Remember that 12/8? Don't worry about those ghost notes. Ain't nothing but rebound. They make it sound and feel good. Remember that old triplet we did?
Yep, no, I remember.
Yeah! I like that.
Thanks.
I just love the enjoyment he gets out of it. It's like Jimmy Page in the documentary. You can just see that he's enjoying it as much as he probably always has. Like, you know, they really get into it so quickly. Like, it's cool. That was me indulging my newfound interest in drums.
You got an interest in drums?
Watching other people do it really well, yeah. That's about the start of it, the height of it, the main part of it. So that was Bernard Pretty Purdy and the legendary Purdy Shuffle. Here were Kieran and Dave, believe it or not, playing 6-minute drum solos. That's all because of those music docos. So, tangents. We're allowed the odd tangent, aren't we? We're going to go back and we're going to play something from Led Zeppelin. This is the first song from their first album, the eponymous Led Zeppelin album. This is Good Times, Bad Times. Here with Kieran and Dave on Fresh FM.
took a couple of days before she was rid of me. She swore that she would be all mine and love me till the end. But when I whispered in her ear, I lost another friend. Oh, good times, bad times.
this is Colum, and you're listening to Top of the Morning, the Midnight Irish Breakfast Show on Fresh FM with Kieran and Jake.
Well, folks, I'm going down to St. James Infirmary. You see, my little baby there, she's stretched on a long white table. Well, she looks so good, so cold, so fair. Let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, you may search this whole wide world over, but you'll never find another sweetheart like me. Pot your bones and put them back together. Tell your mother that you're somebody new. Feel the breeze blow and tell them, oh, look out, here it comes. Now I can say whatever I feel like to you. Then give me 6 crap shooting pallbearers. Let a chorus girl sing me a song. Put her in lights is what it's on. Hallelujah, as we go along. Well, folks, now that you have heard my story, tell him I got some of those St. James Infirmary blues.
Jack White with his sister/wife Meg on drums, the White Stripes with St. James Infirmary Blues, and before that we had Jimmy Page and 3 other musicians. You reckon one of the best groupings of musicians ever, Led Zeppelin, as in individual,
personally, yeah,
individual musicians, like.
Yep.
He was only 32 when he died. The old drummer Bonham.
And his son came and played.
That's
Jason.
right, yeah. I read that, yeah.
Robert's still going strong.
Yeah.
John Paul Jones. I seen John Paul Jones with, what was that name of that band that he played with? It was kind of super group. Dave Grohl on drums and Jeff Holm on guitar. Saying that a lot tonight. Vultures, what were they called? Wicked Vultures, whatever it's called.
Okay.
Kind of a super group.
Right.
Because like Dave Grohl had to play with John Paul Jones because he's such a cool bass player. John Bonham. See, this is the thing, right? All these cool new bands, they all sound great. Drums sound great. Everything sounds awesome, except they have all that technology and they can fine tune everything and get rid of frequencies and all that. They put John Bonham at the bottom of a stairwell.
In a house
and
in the middle
even
of the
today you stick on some of those albums and those drums sound killer, like absolutely epic every time, and you can like, wow, like that was just recorded on the tape, some microphones, some gifted engineers. I don't know, I'm just amazed how good that sounds even compared to what's coming out today.
Yeah. Because Jimmy Page was saying that after they did that, boys were trying to find elevator shafts to do their album in, like
so many drummers died after that. Was a huge epidemic, just down mine holes.
Bruce Willis again, down the mine. That's
I believe there's a few drummers caught in the air conditioning in some big buildings. They never got out.
Come up the coast, we get together, have a few laughs.
Toilet bowls.
We're making slow progress. I won't lie to you through this list of Chice music awards.
You be talking too much with the doobies and.
Well, you're on the sauce now. There's no stopping you.
Just, I'm getting relaxed now. So
well, we've a half an hour to go, and we need an update from Afghanistan.
Oh yeah.
The lads bumped into a self-professed doctor of climate.
Yeah.
Dr. Hiran Kiki, and he gave them some advice about what the weather might be like in Afghanistan.
What did he say?
Boiling-furt. There was, they haven't much to report, actually. They haven't even told me where they are yet. I'm waiting for a text message. But the latest I heard was they checked into a pool. Sorry, they checked into a motel.
Yeah.
They said they had a pool.
Ooh, fancy.
But
heated?
It's just a hole in the ground full of them.
They're not having to look, the lads, are they?
No, they're not. They're not really. They're not. They've been promised rain and tis boiling-furt and the sun is beating down on top of them. But they're keeping the faith. They're tipping along. We hope to hear where they are at the minute, maybe before the show ends, and how they're getting on with this famous self-professed doctor of climb up on top of climatologist, Dr. Hiran Kiki. So we'll wait for we'll wait for news from them. Yeah, so they're still in Afghanistan anyway, not that much. But we're going to horse on. We're going to go to back to our Chice Music nominees, shortlists. We said we'd play the scratch, didn't we?
Yeah.
Right, we'll have two from the scratch. The album is Mind Yourself, and this is Banshee, actually. And this, we may play a clip in between. This song starts with a clip from... Have you heard those clips from the Limerick school kids talking about the Banshee and the Helmon Alley? Have you heard of them?
No.
They're very good. It's at the start of this. So, what have we on there in the background? Oh, the Monster Mash.
I was working in the lab late one night.
Let's get Banshee on. This is the scratch, David's favourite band. David.
Yeah, for the minute.
There was a Banshee rock in Kelly's Field, but no, it's gone now because Banshees, well, there used to be Banshees in Kelly's Field, mainly one Banshee, but the builders were after building houses and soccer pitches in Kelly's Field, so the Banshees are now gone down to Kelly's Field in Ross, and well, there's loads of Banshees down in the dump field and in Galleys as well. There's the Headless Coachman and the Headless Horseman. The Headless Horseman was probably fighting with a Banshee and he died.
These token.
That was the Banshee by The Scratch. We're going to go straight into their next song, Blackguard it's called. This goes out to Clem Quinn, whose birthday it was on Monday.
1, 2, 3.
Two from the scratchings there. Banshee, we started with that. And we had Blackguard there for the future mayor of Lewisburg, Clem Quinn, on his way to work. How are you, Clem? How are you getting on? Clem's a Blackguard.
Where would he go to work now?
Westport.
How far?
No, sorry, Castlebar. Castlebar. Oh well, they've the new ring road there now, so I don't think it's still probably, would it be 20 minutes, half an hour into Westport, and then it might only be a handful of minutes then on to Castlebar. It's quicker now. It's because of Micheál Ring and his road.
Michael Ringan's road.
Yeah.
Good man, Clem. Well done.
Yeah, fair play, Clem. That song was specifically for you Blackguard. Actually, I was telling Clem this morning, do you know what? Two things happened in the last 2 days.
Yeah.
And I think they may be related.
Okay.
I want to see what you think. So, out the back of the house, there's a door.
Hmm.
Out of the garage, like, you know.
Your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Door with 2 pieces of glass in it, like.
Yeah.
One of those aluminium doors.
Yeah.
And a bird shit landed on it.
Right.
But the bird shit had a tiny, tiny piece of toilet paper stuck to it.
What?
It had a tiny piece of toilet paper stuck to it.
Stuck to the bird shit?
Yeah. I'll show it to you.
What?
We'll
you took a photo of it?
Of course. It was very hard to get a picture of it because it's on a glass door.
Is there a reflection of yourself in the bird shit?
It's definitely bird shit. I'll show you this picture now. I know this is probably not fit for radio in one sense, but we can explain it.
Because it's a picture.
We can explain it. It's a visual. Look. I'll show you the one I made as a GIF because it
I was going to say gift.
Then you can see the paper.
Show me. Okay. It's actually flapping.
Yeah, because I wanted to make sure you knew.
Did you stick that in?
Well, I didn't. I swear to God I didn't.
That looks like a dead fly.
It's a bird shit.
It's massive.
Isn't it? And it's only just toilet paper stuck
It has a steak.
Is that mad?
Do you reckon he ate the toilet paper to save time?
Or he did the shit, wiped his arse and flew off.
On your door?
Yeah.
These birds these days.
Isn't that gas, like? I'm not seeing things, like. It was hard to get a picture of it, obviously, because of the whole setup with the glass.
So how long? It was hard to get a picture. How long did it take you to get the picture of it?
It took me probably longer than it should have. I used 2 or 3 different phones. I put towels at the back. I did it in the morning at 6 o'clock when there was no sunlight.
Yeah,
so that came out the best.
Good.
That came out the best. I have a lot of free time in my hands.
No shit. well, there was shit.
But let me finish.
Yeah.
That's one incident. We call that incident A.
A, yeah.
Incident number 2. Driving to work this morning. No, driving in work.
Yeah.
Driving over Haven Road, BP. Roundabout, heading for Nelson.
Yeah.
You know it?
I know it.
School on your right.
Yep.
Basketball centre, what's it called?
Trafalgar
Centre on your left. What joins them?
What joins the school and the...
the footpath on that side to the footpath that side. The pedestrian crossing. There's the staggered.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
And, it's
with the fountain there and that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Pedestrian crossing there.
Yeah.
I couldn't get my phone out quick enough.
So you missed the photo?
I did. Sickened. What was crossing the pedestrian crossing?
It wasn't the bird with toilet paper, was it?
Seagull. A seagull walking across. He walked the entire length of the pedestrian crossing. I nearly died laughing. You know the way seagulls walk with an attitude?
Yeah.
He walked the whole thing.
Did he look at you?
Sickened. No, he looked before he started to cross, so he knew he was safe.
No, but did he look at you when he was going over the cross? Didn't even give you a wave?
Walked across the middle of the crossing.
It's like...
Oh, it was a peach. It was an absolute peach. And I didn't get a picture of it. Oh, I was so sickened.
How fast a walker was he?
Oh, he was... Yeah, they can scoot along.
He was moving, wasn't he?
They can scoot along. I just thought it was a peach. I mean, there's so much entertainment around sometimes like that. I love it. That's where I needed that.
Was there many people stopped? Just curious.
No one.
Just
it was
you?
Quiet. It was 6:30. No, sorry, 7 o'clock. It was quiet.
So
no
just
schools
you?
around, yeah.
You'd like a big backlog, wouldn't you? Like just a few cars.
And they couldn't see what I'd be stopped for.
Yeah. Just a seagull walking across.
Whoa, hold on. Oh, it was brilliant. It was absolutely... It made my morning.
Apparently they don't like to fly.
He looked pretty casual walking around.
Yeah.
Because they're quite slow to take off.
Did he have his backpack on?
No, he was...
Wasn't going to work right.
No, you could see a little tie. Little tie. And a small little roll of bog roll.
Have you ever seen that garage down Bishopdale?
No.
The Caltex.
Oh, yes.
Have you seen the roof on that?
Lines and lines of seagulls on the roof.
Millions of seagulls.
Class. You know what that is?
No idea.
I had to find this out. I did some research.
Oh, good.
The dump is down that valley. They come up out of the dump for a rest and they go back down again.
Of course.
Yeah. Because I couldn't understand why there was thousands of seagulls on one Caltex roof.
I thought they had great chips or something.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what it is, the dump.
So that's the flattest roof.
Yeah.
They come
up from the dump. That's down that valley is the dump. Isn't that gas?
Get a pie and head on back down.
Back up. Clean the flies off their windshield.
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh.
How did you find that out?
Aha. I asked about 20 people. Why? And then someone said, the dump is down there. Like it was nothing.
Like you
I hadn't
gobshite.
spent a week trying to find out what was going on.
Don't stand there, you gobshite. What are you talking about?
Dirty. So yeah, interesting week.
That's fantastic. At least I know now.
Yeah,
I'll baffle me dad now when he drives by. That's because the dump's down there. No way.
It's an old seagull burial ground, Jan. Stop the lights. We've 10 minutes left. We'll surely get 2 more songs in. We won't get through. We'll nearly get through half the nominees for the Choice Music Awards, but
we can run this out to like 4 shows. It's grand.
Yeah, we've had some crack doing it. That's the Pink Panther in the background, so we'll just fade that down with the machine here, and we're going to play CMAT, and this features John Grant, and this is from her album called Crazy Mad for Me. This is Where Are Your Kids Tonight? ? Bit like that Bobby Fingers King Kong Company song, Who's Looking After Your Children.
Oh yeah.
This is slightly different. But you're with Kieran and Dave. We're into the last 10 minutes of the show. We'll get 2 more songs in, and that's probably the end of the shit talk now. But I thought that was worth sharing.
That was a good one. Seagull burial ground.
One for east, one for west.
I used to love to party in the old days. Heartbeat, I used to have one of them too. Now I find I've picked up problems from loves of mine who swear they ain't got 'em. Everything falls apart and leaves me here. Self-aware, I want to fill my glass with ice, and I watch myself from an aerial high. Everything falls apart and leaves me here. Licking my lips and doing crimes. It was over in a minute by 8:45, where everything was gaining time. But where are your kids tonight? Shaking my hips and cutting lines. Feels a little passe now. Should've cherished my wine and all of those friends who are colorblind. Oh, where are your kids tonight? Where are your kids tonight? Choices make you lonely, and bad ones only make you disappear. I think it's time I choose a lighter, 'cause nothing lasts, so nothing matters. Everything good falls apart and leaves me here. And doing
We're going to finish up with another CMAT tune. Straight after this, we're going to play Whatever's Inconvenient. And we're going to play a song.
What's the name of the song?
It is indeedy. You've been listening to Kieran Dave on Fresh FM.
We're inconvenient.
Whatever's inconvenient, we'll play it. You've been listening to Kieran Dave.
I've had some beer, I've had some chocolate. I've had a lovely night. Thanks very much.
We're nearly done. We'll get most of this song in. We'll be back with a few more from the nominee list and some more songs from that side of it.
Yeah, why not?
And we'll see what music documentaries, what they cough up for next week. But thanks for listening. Plug bug, eh?
Have a good weekend.
See you next Tuesday. And
Food Truck Friday on Friday.
That's right.
Jazz in the Park on Sunday.
Okay. Jazz in the Park.
Jazz in the Park. Right here in Founders Park Cafe. Come and watch us in the studio. We're here every day.
We are. Perfecting this. Practicing. Alright, we'll see you next week. It's long before.
And it reeks of tobacco to me. I'd make you toys of the week if I still bought Hit magazine, and you would pay me not money but praise. 'Cause I message you all the time. If you're bored you might reply. I'm your very own hell yeah guy. Why do I fall in love and out of love again? The needle underneath my skin. Fall in love and out of love again. Whatever's inconvenient, and I fall in love out of love again. My dirty heart in glycerin. I fall in love and out of love again. Whatever's inconvenient, I do. And I bet you buy her a ticket on the bus. And I bet she doesn't know about us. I think I'm better off this way, 'cause I'm worth more when I'm in pain. So kiss her, I bet, and there'll be no fuss. But you'll never be my geese man, 'cause your weakness is a bit. And I got really caught up in it. Why do I fall in love and out of love again? The needle underneath my skin. Fall in love and out of love again. Whatever's inconvenient, and I fall in love out of love again. My dirty heart in glycerin. I fall in love and out of love again. Whatever's inconvenient, I love you to think I didn't feel a thing. I wish I could stop myself from hitting the brake. I'm empty and showered jail by bottles every night. Oh, every night. 'Cause I listen to all your lies. You pretend I'm on your mind, but I'll never be worth your time. Why do I play your greatest hits? Why do I leave myself in bits? Why